Hello everyone, GZTV back with another video, and in this video we are going to be discussing the second to last episode of Season 6 of Dexter. We're kind of winding down a little bit on this show. There are like remakes of it and stuff, like Last Blood. I don't know if First Blood's a thing, I don't know. We'll go through and watch some of those as well, but yeah. Let's get it. I'm going to kind of summarize this. We're not going to like talk about it for hours on end like some people do, but yeah. Deb and her team are on the yacht surveying Travis's handiwork with Holly and the wormwood. He was planning on poisoning the ship and whatever, but someone provided an anonymous tip and the police are kind of like on them, so yeah, couldn't do that. Angel is tied up over at the Dorsey's place and Travis tells him to start praying. You better start praying, like I'm gonna burn this fucking house down. And yeah, Quinn kind of shows up and yeah, eventually, and yeah, they have a plan to like poison the entire police department. It's fucking crazy. This is a pretty crazy episode. They tried to put the wormwood in the police department, Miami Metro Homicide, and kill everyone in there. Deb calls Quinn because Angel never showed up at the crime scene. She's like really concerned. Obviously, he didn't show up. And Quinn doesn't know what the fuck is happening because obviously he hasn't been into work for fucking ever, He's like slacking off and shit. He's gonna head over to the Dorsey's place, make sure he's okay, and he ends up like saving him pretty much. Beth walks into the station with a backpack. She's able to go right past security because you can go through like the employee entrance with like the key card or whatever. Yeah. Deb is in the field and she like waits at the station until Deb gets back because she wants to tell her about that she has something about the case or whatever. Travis is ready to shoot Angel, but he asks for time to pray. Give me time to pray. Obviously they're two religious people. They can kind of connect on that front, So it's kind of an interesting situation. Dexter realizes that if he hadn't called in this tip, Angel would probably be dead. So in a way, he made the right decision, and his dad, Harry, his like other like his vision or whatever, is kind of like part of his conscience. Like it really helped him, Dexter returns to the station and walks right past Beth, does research on Dorsey, and he realizes that the woman waiting to see her is the girl. Deb returns to the office, and Maria informs her that Homeland Security is on its way. They're looking to take over the case because like there's like a policy that if you don't solve a case in time, like the FBI and like all the government agencies have to get involved. In his office, Dexter finds a picture of Dorsey and his wife online. He sees Beth, sees her walking towards Deb's office, and realizes this is an attack. This is a planned attack by Travis. Dexter shoves her into the interview room, smoke starts pouring, Beth starts vomiting blood, and obviously she dies. Outside, a paramedic tells Dexter that he should be okay, but could experience side effects over the next few days. And this is like how deadly this like poison is. Dexter was barely exposed to it, and he's prone to side effects already. Like, could you imagine if he took like a full inhale of it? Like, he would have been dead, He would have been doing what Beth was doing. To be safe, Dexter gets Jamie and Harrison a room at a hotel, realizing that Travis is kind of onto them, on their tracks. And yeah. Dexter tells Harry that the next tableau is the Lake of Fire. This is obviously a part of the Book of Revelations, as this whole season has kind of been building off of. Travis sees on TV that Beth was the only casualty of the wormwood attack. He realizes it's fine, it's okay. He's trying to like... He realizes he has to take things into his own hands because no one else is going to help him successfully. So, yeah, there's kind of that realization. Deb goes to dinner with Matthews, and it's a really awkward situation because she tells him that she knows about everything, and like Matthews wants her to do him a favor and get him out of the situation, and blah, 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 blah. And yeah. And Deb feels so much pressure, obviously being lieutenant, busy at the station, and also like a lot of grudges and a lot of favors, a lot of things up in the air and in the department. Agent Hubbard from Homeland Security temporarily takes over the investigation because of a potential terrorist threat. Oh, well, that's why, I guess. I forgot to say that. And no one really likes Homeland Security, so yeah, it doesn't go too well. Deb tells her therapist that Dexter's all I have. And oh my god. And the therapist tells her, like, it's possible she's in love with her brother, and there's this weird, like, incest, like, it's not really incest, they're not biological. It's such a weird situation, and it's going to build up a crazy dynamic in the next seasons forward. Oh man, I couldn't even imagine what's going to happen out of this. This is such a weird thing that's going to be brought up. She says she's not in love with her brother. She realizes to cancel. She wants to cancel the future sessions because she doesn't want to hear this shit about her brother. She doesn't want to hear that she's in love with her brother. Come on. Dexter had stashed Gelder's hand in the morgue and he retrieved it to draw out Travis. He uses it to make his own tableau. Lewis is in his apartment drawing lines on the palm of the prosthetic hand. He then seals the box, addresses it to Dexter, giving it back, maybe to do him a favor. I don't really know. Dexter sets up his own tableau by using a statue outside the museum. The 666. We all know the devil's number, and yeah, puts his hand on it. Yeah, obviously they assume that Travis was behind this. Travis learns about Dexter's tableau on TV and he's fucking shocked. He doesn't know what the hell to do. And yeah. He stands in front of his boat. He makes a video address to Travis. It's fucking on Donkey Kong. That sort of thing. Matthews is waiting in Dexter's office. He's being asked to retire. He thinks she ratted him out. Why the hell would she rat him out? First of all, he was a mentor for her for so many years. Second of all, she doesn't really give a fuck about this. She has other things in the department to worry about. So, why the hell would she care? Deb tells Angel and Quinn they've just gotten the case back from Homeland Security and she needs them to step up their game. Or else they're going to have to put this in the hands the FBI like they've done with cases before, and we've seen that on the show. Dexter's expecting Travis to come for one of his boats. The nearest boat, he knows for sure that the owners aren't going to be there for a while, so he sets up a kill room with it. And yeah, he's planning it out. He's luring the guy in. Fuck. I need my pen. I like to fiddle with my pen while I'm making videos. It's just a habit of mine. Maria admits to Deb that she was the one who gave up Matthews. And Deb's upset because Maria pretty much tried to frame it on her. Rich is an asshole. We fucking know this, through watching the show. Deb tells Dexter about her predicament with Maria. What should she do? Obviously, Dexter's in no position to make decisions, but yeah. And when she's talking with him, they kiss or whatever, and she wakes up, realizes it was a dream, and she can't fucking believe it because she thinks that she might actually have some feelings for her brother, and that might not be right or wrong. Her therapist might not be wrong there. Sorry, I'm fumbling words. Travis arrives at Dexter's boat, because he's lured there. As Dexter waits to grab him, his nose begins to bleed and he feels lightheaded, obviously feeling the effects of the poison. Travis steals his hypodermic needle and jams it into Dexter's hand. Dexter wakes up on a lifeboat near his boat, surrounded by gas cans. Man, the ending of this episode is wild. Travis pours gas into the water and drops in a match. Flames head towards the tiny vessel as Travis speeds off and Dexter struggles to free himself. Travis looks back and sees the little boat explode. However, Dexter's freed himself just in time and swims out from beneath the fire. Obviously, they can't kill our main character. It's crazy. I don't really have much to say. I kind of gotta get out of here. Can't wait for the finale, though. And yeah, that's it. It's going to be setting up for a Travis v. Dexter finale.